cash platform that was originally created for the Royal Canadian Mint to replace physical cash, and we repurposed it into an overall transaction platform. Today we're showing business-to-business transactions, and in the business-to-business transactions we integrate with ISO 20022 to give real-time straight-through processing. We also have transparency into the payment. I call it UPS-like transaction visibility, so you know where your parcel is all the time. Here you know where your money is all the time. And so that transparency and that data really makes your transactions a lot easier to handle. And the second thing we showed was cross-border. And in cross-border, the exciting thing is that we can build in the ISO data again, but we can also do a real-time transaction. So the value is getting exchanged in real time. It takes about 20 milliseconds to do a transaction, which I think is a lot better than waiting a couple of days. And again, you've got ultimate transparency, you know where your value is all the time. And this is for banks to sell. This is not us selling it directly, it's for banks. And the reason we want banks to do it is because they've already got all the customers. So we can massively reduce banking costs in both cross-border and in business-to-business payments and increase the value add that they give. So the customers will have a better experience, get better rates, pay less, and the bank can actually make more money. Yeah, so lots of lawyers. It's the only way to get your head around all the different regulations. There are quite a few areas where we're very, very familiar. Some others where we need a lot of external help. In the US, I sit on the Federal Reserve's Faster Payments Task Force, so I have quite good knowledge in that domain. And then in Canada, I sit on the Stakeholder Advisory of Payments Canada, which is the overall entity that runs all of the country's payment systems. And I also sit on FinPay, which is the next generation of regulation in Canada. So a pretty comprehensive understanding of North American policy and regulation. Other places we need lots of lawyers. So we haven't launched in Europe yet. That's what we're here to talk about, because we really want to start building up European partners and launching in Europe. We think a combination of faster payments in the UK and SEPA Pay and SEPA Instant will create huge opportunities. We really provide that data layer and that user interface and that easy bank integration that is really tough to do. So with us, it's much easier for a bank to integrate into us than into a lot of the other platforms. So we can really be the glue in this whole thing. Yeah, we're looking to partner with technology companies because we're not trying to solve every single problem in the ecosystem. So we'd rather partner with best-of-breed solutions. So for example, in KYC and AML, well, that's absolutely something that we provide, but we do it through a partnership because we can't do everything. And we're also looking to partner with banks because ultimately we're not selling directly to consumers. We're not trying to create a consumer brand. We're trying to get banks to use our platform so that they can save money and give a better customer experience.